How'd you feel when Drake and Kendrick?
It's an interesting thing.
Because you from LA, so it's like you can't deny the West Coast.
I mean, I watched Nas and Jay-Z battle it out.
Damn, that's legendary as fuck. What was the energy like?
To me, that was a better battle, to me.
Why?
Because MCs just did it different back then. And I liked the way they did it back then more than I like the way they do it now.
How did they do it?
And I'm just being real. I'm 50 this year.
Right.
So I can't be a yes man or be politically correct. Sometimes I'm gonna say stuff that pisses people off. I've learned you have to kind of reap what you sow. And once you say something, now you have to deal with it.
Yeah.
You know? I've said I don't like certain things and had it bite me in the ass later to where it's like, nah, I didn't mean it like that.
Right.
You know what I mean? No, I don't want to hurt your feelings. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
I got a 17-year-old daughter, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm built differently. Like, you know, things mean different. I know it means something to the culture of today. I just don't relate to it as much. And I think that when we go into the depth of what is being actually talked about in the songs, then yeah, I have to digress because I'm not gonna speak on any of that. But as far as getting back to Ether and Jay-Z and that whole battle that he had going back and forth with Nas, the skills that were shown on the record, from the metaphors to there's a lot of cut downs on that record as well. There's a lot of insults and all that stuff. But I think that it was so
it's the golden era of hip hop.
It was done in such a golden, and I'm not trying to take away of anything that's happening right now.
Yeah, for sure.
But I think that's something that's always been celebrated in hip hop is the battle. You know,
Kendrick not like us.
You gotta love both. You know what I mean? You can't compare. You can't. It's apples and oranges.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you just gotta appreciate the process that both artists have gone through in terms of their highs and their lows now, you know, and the whole process of what it is now to maintain after the war is fought. Everybody's where they're at now.
Yeah.
And it's just more like, damn, okay, what now? So yeah, that's how I feel about it. It's more like, okay, what now? You know.
For sure.
Now that we got all that out now.
Right.
What now? Like, because I never thought I'd see Jay-Z and Nas do a record together, you know, but they did.
Do you think Kendrick and Drake are gonna do a record?
I'm just saying there's no other bridge to cross but that. And while we're here in this three-dimensional, you know, existence, like I think our only process is to learn on how to coexist together. Like we can't fight it. There's no way to fight it. You can fight it to the death if you want, because I already know what it's like to live amongst that too, and to know somebody for the short amount of time that I did and hear about a beef and all this, and all of a sudden now they're gone, and it was violence that took them out, and this whole whirlwind of drama that followed. I was like, no way, how do you process that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the reality of what it comes down to, is how far do you want to go with your hatred for someone before it has to mutate into something else. Usually it ends up being like you end up forgiving that person and growing from the situation.